Welcome to the Rail Smith, 7500 South Shore Drive, apartment 416, zip 60649. This is my new video creation to Mars, Cydonia, Egyptian Thinks of Genesis 49 chapter 8 verse, couching lion of the tribe of Judah discovery. These images are aerial viewed as seen from space. The great discovery, in which I've made recently, connects the Egyptian Sphinx of the 33A of Mount Quran, Dead Sea Scroll area, to the Egyptian Sphinx of Genesis 49 chapter 8 verse, biblical fourth son of Jacob, who couched down in ancient Egypt as the lion of the tribe of Judah, to root his the 10 tribes of Israel, appointed by an elongated, alien-headed Yahweh, or Yeshua. The biological life form that landed upon Mount Sinai has been discovered upon the rock carvings of Mount Quran. However, the elongated head of this alien Yahweh connects him to the elongated-headed Egyptian dynasty of Pharaoh Akhenaten and King Tut. Also, Queen Nefertiti has an elongated watermelon head. So, who are the children of this biological life form that landed upon Mount Sinai in a glowing circular spacecraft, described as a wheel within a wheel? It was recorded in the Old Testament that the alien Yahweh, upon leading his elongated royal seed out of ancient Egypt, in the original Exodus story, we see Africans with elongated watermelon heads being led out of ancient Egypt. Now we see that it was a glowing circular spacecraft, or Merkaba vehicle, that appeared as a cloud by day, concealed in a cloud, and a pillar of fire by night. Now we see just who was actually piloting this ancient UFO, or Merkaba, that Ezekiel saw. Now we know that the modern aliens that has been photographed in the 1947 Roswell, New Mexico region, they too had elongated heads. The 3 fingers and a thumb extraterrestrials, such as Alien Tujun, which I took the liberty of naming, he has a watermelon head. This places him into the category with the let us make man in our image type of Elohim. So, when we look for extraterrestrials with this same elongated watermelon head, as seen in the ancient dynasties of King Tut and Pharaoh Akhenaten, then we find in Germany a 5 million year old rock carving of an elongated alien with an Angora gorilla emerging from his cranium. This great discovery then reveals the actual biological life forms that was in contact in the Old Testament with the prophets. So, if Ezekiel saw a glowing circular moving spacecraft described as a wheel within a wheel, okay, modern UFO descriptions are describing a circular glowing object in the sky. Alright, so we identified Ezekiel's wheel within the wheel as a UFO. Now we've identified the actual extraterrestrial biological life form that landed upon Mount Sinai. What was he doing in a glowing circular spacecraft in the Old Testament during the Exodus saga? The original Exodus saga, in which I discovered, was these extraterrestrials, upon returning from the constellation of Orion out in space, just say about 2,000 to 4,000 years had transpired when their presence was no longer on the earth. when these extraterrestrials return to our solar system, the ones with the big elongated head, 3 fingers and a thumb, they came searching for their ancient offspring. Hence we get them finding elongated Egyptians under the rulership of the North African Sphinx in front of the second pyramid in Giza. This is Genesis 49 chapter 8 verse, biblical lion of the tribe of Judah. Hence, all of Christianity is based on Judaism. Now we see Judah is the couching lion sphinx in front of the second pyramid as the fourth son of Jacob, whose lineage go back to the Mesopotamian Hamitic civilizations. Ham means sunburned. Here we have Japheth, meaning Japanese, the Japanese race of the 3 sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So Shem is like when you're anti-Semitic, you're making a remark against the white race, or the Caucasus Mountain inhabitants of our globe-shaped earth. So they are Caucasians. So the extraterrestrials came back seeking the Hamitic civilizations, the original builders of the step pyramid. Now Abraham, in Sunday school, they sing this song, Father Abraham has many sons, I'm one of them, and so are you. Okay, now, if all of Christianity, and even the modern Semitic Israelites, they are trying to trace their genealogy back to Abraham. Now we see Abraham is born in Machpelah. That's on the ancient continent, where the step pyramids originally was built by the black African Hamitic civilizations. So here we got Mesopotamians starting ancient Egypt, as in the Bible it's called Mizraim. So we see step pyramids built to God in Isaiah 19:19. Not God the Son. God the Son is what created the extraterrestrials, that who we call God, the one with the big heads, watermelon heads, 3 fingers and a thumb. So here we have finally uncovered the reason of the Exodus in the first place. So when these extraterrestrials returned back from the constellation of Orion, they were seeking their offspring, and they found them in ancient Egypt. So King Tut has an elongated head, just like the extraterrestrials that we see in the German rock carving and on the side of Mount Koran, Alien 71 and Alien 2. Now we find these same extraterrestrial faces connected with the Mount Sinai land.